I'm Dr. Kristen R. Bromley. This video series, which is part of my online music academy, specifically accompanies the Tablature Book from my Method Book series. Like all my books, this selection is available to purchase through Amazon and Google Play. For help, see the links in the description below. In the videos which are part of this specific course, I progress through the lessons in the Tablature Book, explaining and demonstrating concepts and playing each of the songs and exercises contained therein, so you can hear how they sound and play them right along with me. You are of course welcome to view these videos with or without the book, but with the book you can work through all the songs and exercises, and in the process develop your melodic playing ability while also mastering the skill of reading music written in tablature. Alright, let's get to jamming in this lesson. Hi there, welcome! So delighted to have you joining me here in these video lessons. In this particular video, we're going to be doing numbers 42 through 51 on pages 34 through 40 of the Tablature Book. This is going to be great. We're continuing on from what we did in the last video, and that is we're still working on melodies that are staying in the first position, mostly in the first 3 frets, open strings, occasionally grabbing a note with our pinky, and then having a little bit more involved rhythms within the melody than we had done in numbers 1 through 20. So we'll just go ahead and jump in here. Now, similar to the last lessons, it's not necessarily expected that you'll go all the way through this video completely with me without stopping. Most of my students, when I'm working on them individually, one-on-one or in classes, we're just doing a couple of these at a time. So mastering them, working on them, getting them so that they're good, and then going on to the next one. Now, depending on where you're hitting this at in your ability, maybe playing all the way through this lesson with me is exactly what you want to do, and that's a-okay too. It can work either way. Just use it the way that works best for you. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do number 42. Okay, so here we are with number 42, The Whole World in His Hands. We're on page 34. We'll go ahead and play this one. Now, with this one, we have something called multiple endings. We've done songs that have repeats before, so we've seen repeat signs, but this one has a first, a second, and a third ending. So if you take a look at that second line, the last 2 measures. The second of the last 2 measures has a bracket, a 3-sided rectangle over it, and then it's got a number 1, comma, and a 2 up in the left-hand upper left corner, I should say. That's telling us that when we go through, and you'll see that there's a repeat at the end of that bar, that when we go through the first time, we're going to play that measure and then repeat back. And in this case, we go back to the first complete measure where we see that repeat sign facing the other direction. We play all the way through, and then because there's a number 2, we're going to use that measure again and repeat again, and we'll go back. And then at the third time as we come through, we're going to go to the final bar in place of that second to last bar. And in that final bar, we see a 2-sided rectangle over the top with the number 3. So that's telling us that we're going to play that one, and we would continue on if there was more music, but it's the end of the piece, so we'll just end in that measure. So that's multiple endings for you. We'll go ahead and play this one 3 times just like it specifies. There's a pickup measure with and 4 and in the rhythm, so I'll give us 1, 2, 3, and we'll come in with the and 4 and. Okay, here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 2 and Okay, let's play a little bit faster. Or with all of these, if that's the tempo that you're just struggling at, then keep working at getting it nice and slow, and then when you can work up to the next tempo, you can pause and rewind the video, so to speak. But I'm going to play it a little bit faster so that we have that faster tempo. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2. Okay, let's play it even faster. 1 and 2 and 3 and... Okay, on to the next one. Okay, so Amazing Grace, number 43. This is one of my all-time favorite songs. I've even recorded it multiple times and played it in various settings. It's just such a great song. I think most of us agree. It's pretty awesome, pretty powerful. This one has triplets in it. We haven't seen triplets since number 31, and when we were talking about the different rhythmic components that could appear in these melodies, so now we've got the triplets showing up. The triplets in this one are much easier than what we had going on with number 31 and switching up of rhythms. So at the beginning, you're just going to have the... So just a nice little triplet there. We're in 3/4 time. There's a 1-beat pickup, so I'm going to give us 3, 1, 2, and then we'll be in on beat 3. Okay, let's go ahead and do it. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 2, 2, 3, 1, 2, rest. Okay, we'll do it faster. 3, 1, 2, 2. 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, we'll go on over to the next page. Alright, so here we are on page 35 with number 44 as indicated on the board. We're doing Snake Charmer. This is a nice old fun little melody in minor. comes in on 4 and. So I'll give us 1, 2, 3, and we'll be in with that. Let's start this one kind of slow. There's a lot of 8th notes. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, let's take it a little bit faster. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 Okay, and for fun, we'll push it even faster. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Rest. Okay, and let's do it at a super fast challenge tempo. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and... Kind of fun. If you can get it up that fast, congratulations. Even if you can't get it that fast and you're getting it at the more normal tempos, congratulations. That's pretty great. Okay, we'll go on to number 45. Okay, so Oh Mary, Don't You Weep, number 45 on page 35, as we've got there on the board. This one's got some syncopation, so we get to practice with that. Sort of that do-da-down sort of rhythm. It's going to be here and there throughout this one. Kind of gives it fun little flavor to the melody. Syncopation really can jive up a melody, so to speak. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Okay, let's take it a little bit faster. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, and let's take it faster. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Okay, let's flip the page. 3 blind mice. This one's going to be great. This one's going to allow us to work a little bit with that dotted 8th followed by 16th. So in the third measure, we're going to have that sort of a thing. 1 E and a 2, 1 E and a 2. Or really it's 2 E and a 3, where we are in the rhythm within the measure. You're going to see that sort of rhythm a couple places. On the second line, we actually have to switch back and forth between that rhythm and the triplet. So you're going to have this sort of thing. We'll see that a little bit on the third line too. Okay, we'll go ahead and do it. Number 46, we're on page 36, 3 blind mice. Starting out slow. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and go and 1 and 4 4 Okay, a little bit faster. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, 4. Okay, let's take it even faster. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Okay, on to the next one, number 47. Okay, so we're doing shortening bread, number 47, which is on pages 36 and 37. When we get to the second line, to the end of the second line on page 36, we got to go over to the top of page 37 and play 2 more lines. This one's got some syncopation. It's kind of fun. Actually, the more we get these rhythms worked into these melodies, the more natural and familiar they sound, the more fun it gets, I think. So, okay, we'll go ahead and do this one. We'll start out doing it kind of slow since there's a lot of eighth notes and just a lot of things to try and get the fingers doing. I haven't mentioned it yet this lesson, but please remember and make those fingers work in the 1st fret, 2nd fret, 3rd fret, 4th fret, index, middle, ring, pinky. If you need to do warm-ups that get those fingers working like they're supposed to be, then do it. And this warm-up that I'm showing you might be playing it a lot slower, and that's okay. Those types of warm-ups can really help get those 4 fingers working. It's important that we use them all. Okay, here we go. Shortening bread. At a slow, nice tempo di lerno, as we like to say. Learning tempo. Made that up. But I'm not the only one. Many band directors have said the same thing. Here we go. 1 and 2 and ready and go and rest. 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 Okay, let's do it faster. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Rest. 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 Okay, how about even faster, just as an extra challenge? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... And it's okay if you can't play it that fast. Or if you want to work up to that fast, then good for you. Okay, we'll go on to number 48 now. Alright, so number 48, Worried Man Blues. We're still on page 37. This one's in 4/4 time, has a 1-beat pickup on beat 4. So I'll give us 1, 2, 3, and we'll be in. Lots of syncopation in this one. I think you'll find it kind of fun. I hope you do anyway. So here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 3 2 3 rest and 2 rest and 4 2 3 rest. Okay, let's take it faster, more natural tempo now. 1 and 2 and 3 and 2 rest. 2 3 rest. Okay, let's take it faster. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. 2 3 off. Okay, let's turn the page. Okay, so here we are on pages 38 and 39 with number 49, Rockin' Robin. This is a great one. Probably a little more familiar to us, at least from more recent time periods, than the early folk songs and hymn songs and just some of the other melodies that we've been playing. So this will be fun. This one is written using a form of repeats known as the dies al coda. So let's take a look at the roadmap, so to speak, meaning how we'll play through this. It also has multiple endings, which we've done before, but we start off the top and we play all the way through to the end of the fourth line. Now the last two measures of that line have a first ending. You see the three-sided bracket and the number 1. So we know that the first time we come through that, we're going to play those two measures, but the next time we won't. We see the repeat sign at the end of that second bar, so the end of that fourth line, and it takes us all the way back to the beginning without the pickup measure. And then we play all the way through again, but this time instead of playing that first ending, we're going to skip on to the second ending, which we see marked on the 5th line of the song, there on page 38. The first two bars of that line, we see the little two-sided rectangle with the number 2, tells us we're going to play that in place of the first ending, and then we're going to continue on. So we do that, and we continue on. We go up to the next page on page 39, we play into the second line, and we get two measures in, and we get a double bar and a space, and up above we see the phrase DS all coda. That means go back to the sign and then play to the coda. So if we go back to the top, and we see a little S with a dash and a couple dots through it, a little fancy sign sitting right above the top of that first full measure. So that's where we're going back to. That's the sign. And then we play all the way until we see the phrase to coda. So we'll go through until we get to the fourth line, and then at the end of that second measure, right before the first ending, we see the phrase to coda and a little sign, a circle with a cross through it. And so then we jump to where we see coda marked with that same circle and that cross through it. So that's the last two bars of the song, back over on page 39, and we finish up there. Some codas last a lot more than 1 or 2 bars. This one's just 2 bars. Okay, let's go ahead and play it. We'll start out with a little bit of a learning tempo on this one as well. So it's in 4/4 time. It comes in on the and of 4. So we'll just pick that up when I get to it. When we 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4. That's how that'll go. Okay, here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 4 and 3 and 4. 3 and 4. 3 and 4. 2, 3, 2 and 3 and rest. 1 and 2 and 3 and rest, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 2 rest, and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 3 and rest, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And 2 and rest, and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. and 4. And 1 and 2 and 3 and rest and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, kind of cool. Let's take it faster now. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest 4, 1, 2, ready, and rest. Rest. To rest 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Four and off. Okay, so now we'll just take it at that challenge tempo, super fast. Well, fast that's nice for the song, not too fast. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we'll go on to number 50. Okay, so number 50, Polly Wolly Doodle, number 39. Let's just go ahead and do it. Comes in on 4 and, so I'll give us 1 and 2 and 3 and we'll be in just like that. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 2 rest. Rest. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3, rest. Okay, a little bit faster. 1 and 2 and 3 and 2, rest. 2, rest. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3, rest. Okay, and now super sort of challenge tempo we got. 1 and 2 and 3 and 2, rest. 2, rest. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3, rest. Okay, let's flip on over to page 40. Okay, so number 51 on page 40, La Bamba, the last one of this lesson, and a super fun one to do. This one has some repeats in it. One thing that's different about this one is that we have 2 places with multiple endings and they both repeat back to the same bar. So with repeats, anytime we have those, anytime we hit one, it's going to bounce us back to the closest repeat sign facing the other direction. In this particular song, there's only one place with a repeat bar facing the other direction, so both times we go back to it. And that's also going to mean that the initial first and second ending is going to happen twice. So let's take a look at it. There we have the pickup measure, and then we hit the bar that's sort of the top of the form, and it also has that repeat bar in it. We play through that first line, that second line, and we get to our first ending. We're kind of getting used to those. Bounces us back to that bar, that second bar on line 1, but it's the first complete bar, so to speak. And then we play through and we take the second ending, wherein we go on to the third line, and then the fourth line. In the fourth line, we get a new first ending, and it's got the repeat bars. And the only place, as we work our way back through the song, that has a repeat bar placing the other direction, as I mentioned, is that second bar off that first line. So the first sort of bar of the form of the song, minus the pickup measure. And so that bounces us back to there. Now, as we move forward, we're going to again have to play through the first ending and the second ending that's on the second line. So we play through the first line, the second line, we hit that repeat in the first ending, it bounces us back. We again play the first line and then the second line, and this time take the second ending, and we go on and play lines 3 and 4, but this time we take the second ending instead of the first ending on line 4, and we finish out the song. So, kind of confusing maybe, but I think you'll get the idea happening. Let's go ahead and play it. Because the pickup measure is almost an entire measure, and it's written as such with the rest to help us see where we're at, then I'll go ahead and just give us a whole bar worth of count off. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and rest. Just like that. Okay, here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and rest. 4, 2 and 3 and 4 and rest. 3 and 4 and rest. 3 and 4 and second, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 3, 4, rest. 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 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 3, 4. 3, 4. 3, 4. 3 and 4 and okay, cool. Let's play faster. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. 3, 4, rest. 3, 4, rest. 3, 4, rest. 3, 4, a rest. 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, rest. 3, 4, rest. 3, 4, rest. 3, 4, rest. 3, 4, a rest. 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. 3, 4. 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and Okay, let's do the super fast, challenging tempo now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, 1. 3, 4, 1. 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, done. Okay, so that wraps us up for this lesson. I hope you're having a blast playing the guitar. Just keep at it a little bit a day with this sort of stuff, and it'll get easier and easier until you're flowing just as smoothly as I am. And I sure love playing the guitar. In the next video, we'll be going over numbers 52 through 66, basically doing the same kinds of things that we've been doing in this video and the last video, only we're going to see the 4th fret showing up a lot more. So we'll still be on those top 3 strings, still playing melodies that have a little bit more involvement in the rhythmic figures, but we'll be seeing the 4th fret pop up a lot more, so we get to force that pinky to work. So it's going to be great. I'll see you then. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. For help with other guitar playing skills, check out more of my method books and the numerous lessons available as part of my online academy here on YouTube. You can find more information about me and my products at kristenbromley.com. Take care.